Yo, what's up, y'all? This your boy Raw coming at you raw. I got a new episode of GamIN Talk for you dudes, episode 13S. And man, this is a special episode because this is E3 for Sony and Microsoft. They did their press conference yesterday. We're recording right after, still fresh in there. But before we go any further, if you could please drop a like on the video, as well as subscribe here for more gaming news from console to PC, as well as subscribe to my boys I have together right now, which I'll start to introduce. From fresh, say hey to the people.
What is going on, everybody? PrinceThaGamer. We are back with another episode, GamIN Talk 13S. Happy E3. Subscribe to my channel and let's talk gaming, everybody.
All right. Pixel, say hey to the people.
What's up, guys? Pixels, aka the best in the world, aka Exotic Gaming.
A little bit sad.
I'm back on this, and yeah, episode
13S.
13S.
It's okay. You'll get with it. Pixel is normally with our solid numbers, but he's back for the S series. Been a long time coming. Now introducing a new face to GamIN Talk. My brother, I met him at the PlayStation Experience in Dallas. Well, saying the place I met you is okay, right? What? Nobody's gonna follow us home. Anyway, this is LifeSpiller. Say hey to the people.
What's going on, everybody, man? It's LifeSpiller79. I'm in the spot, man. Follow me on YouTube if you like hearing about retro, all the way to the current gen stuff, man.
Ooh. That's nice. That's really cool. And yes, all my boys' channels will be in the description below, as well as in the adaptation. So please support them. Subscribe to them. Help them grow even larger, because this is a journey we would love for you to be with us on. Now, without further ado, let's talk about that Microsoft E3 press conference. That was the first one. That's going to be the first one. And just for everyone's context,
No, hold on, no.
What? We have to talk about Microsoft first because they went first.
No, I ain't say not talk about it. I'm just laughing.
Okay. All I'm saying is, this is a versus E3 mode. This is the layout. It's going to be in the description of part 2, part 3. The first part is going to be Microsoft. Second part is going to be Sony. Third part is who win. And I would love to hear everybody's opinion on who won, because LifeSpiller, you did not release. Actually, you might have. I didn't check. If you already did release who won video, don't spoil it. Wait until third part. Wait until the third part. Okay. Cool. All right. I'm gonna read down the list on what Microsoft announced, and if I missed anything, guys, if you remember anything else that I missed, interrupt, let me know. Okay, Microsoft showed off a lot. Actually, do y'all think, let's just say this right now, do you think they showed too much, they showed enough, or they didn't show enough? Those three choices. Fresh, what is yours out of those three?
Wait. Are you?
I was asking,
say it again, I'm sorry.
Did Microsoft show too much, show enough, or didn't show enough?
They showed enough.
Okay. Pixel?
They showed enough. I think they showed enough too.
Spill?
Yeah, as far as first party go, I mean, they could have showed a little bit more.
A little bit more?
Yeah, they went down on the third party. They made sure they covered that. I mean, they got that squared away. But yeah, the first party, I felt like they could have showed a little bit more, but you and I discussed that already.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's a pretty
Wait. They showed first party, but it came third party? Sad.
Oh,
yeah.
Hold on. Let me say this. I'm going to read down the whole list so people who are tuning in can get their what Xbox showed fix, right?
Yes.
Here you go. Xbox One S, that started it off. 4K video streaming, $299 August this year.
Right? No, it's not.
and then they moved into explaining a lot of Microsoft exclusives with PC and going down. Gears of War 4 will be on both PC and Xbox One. We got Gears of War being able to be played and also co-op with PC gamers, and Xbox gonna be able to play with each other. We have the first big boss on Gears of War 1 going into Killer Instinct. We have Forza Horizon 3, which is also Microsoft exclusive. When I say Microsoft exclusive, going down the list, I mean PC and Xbox. And when I specifically say Xbox exclusive, I mean just Xbox. Anyway, FIFA 15, that actually not FIFA 15. Sorry, Final Fantasy 15, September 30th. The Division new expansion first on Xbox, June 28th. They got that deal going on with Ubisoft on the Division. And Battlefield 1, play it first on Xbox, October 31st. And we have features coming to Xbox One, Cortana cross-play arena on Xbox One, starting with games. What was that game they said it's starting with the arena feature? I have to get back to that. Minecraft Realms cross-play, that's a Microsoft exclusive. And Xbox console will get that game next year. I wonder if PlayStation will too, because it is on PlayStation. Minecraft is on PlayStation. But we got colorful controllers when all those controllers was going across the screen. We got Inside, a game from Limbo, June 29th. That's this year. We have more random games. And this off mic, I was talking to Fresh about the random games. They showed a lot of crazy titles. I couldn't cap them all, but we have We Happy Few out this year on Xbox One, July 26th. We got a Gwent card game from the guys behind Witcher 3. I'm just saying, look, man, that game might be cool. Anyway,
It's cool. Witcher 3 play right now.
Witcher 3 play right now, but the graphics on this Gwent card game looks a little better. But anyway, we got
I can ride horses on our game.
Anyway, we got Tekken 7. I said Tekken 7, early 2017. They're gonna have one character from the Street Fighter series in that game. And it's gonna be a 3D fighter. It's not gonna be a 2D 3D fighter. It's gonna be, you're gonna be able to rotate around your opponent. Dead Rising.
That's what I'm saying about that game. That game trash.
We're gonna get back to it, dude. Dead Rising 4, Microsoft exclusive, which is gonna be on both PC and Xbox. Play with your friends on the PC.
Hold on. It's gonna be on PS4 and Xbox.
No, I said PC and Xbox. Dead Rising 4.
Windows 10 base.
Yeah, basically. That's coming out this year, holiday 2016. Scalebound is 2017. That's also a Microsoft exclusive. We got Sea of Thieves. We got State of Decay 2. Halo Wars, beta now, happening a week for Xbox One. It's coming out February 21st, 2017. And we have Project Scorpio, which was announced at the end, revealed at the end, and that is compatible with all Xbox One. So it's not going to be this new system. It's going to be a new system, but it's going to be compatible with Xbox One and Xbox One S. Overall, Xbox conference was solid. Now let's get into it, guys. Starting from fresh. What was your yes moment in the press conference, and then from there?
Do you mind linking to that article that you just found so I can head the list?
No, I wrote this list looking at.
Oh, okay. You pro. Never mind it.
This is all good, brother, man. But anyway, fresh. Starting from you, in the list. What did you?
Name one.
What were you like? Oh, snap, Microsoft.
It was actually that $300 price tag of the Xbox Slim. I wasn't expecting it to be $300.
You was freaking out. You was freaking out.
I was freaking out. What's that game that I was going crazy about? Dead Rising 4 and State of Decay 2. Those three things was mic droppers in my opinion.
Yes, sir. Definitely mic droppers. And
Happy Few was a little interesting too.
Happy Few was basically right quick. Spells. What was your thoughts on Happy Few? We talked about it at the PlayStation Experience.
Oh, I thought that was on point.
Yeah,
we are Happy Few. Even though it's got a little Bioshock-ish thing going on.
Yeah, it do got Bioshock.
Yeah, it's definitely got that in there. The whole dynamics. Even when you think back to Bioshock 1, I mean the way it was designed, it kind of had that creepy element of just weird type people in it. So you already you kind of got that feeling. It was like, yeah. So that was a mic drop for me. That and the price drop on that Xbox One, even though I don't have one currently.
Me either.
Just because, like I was telling you, the software lineup is just not all that for me. Not personally for me right now.
Right.
Maybe it'll change in a year or so because we're still in the early stages of the generation. What is it, like the third year, third year, something like that. Yeah. So we still got a long way to go. So you just got to stay in that realistic realm. Yeah, that and what else? I think. Well, I like Recore, even though it's an indie title. Well, I'm actually a big fan of indie title. It wasn't really a mic drop. It was good enough to catch my attention because there was some points where I kind of dozed off a little bit through the conference. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, State of Decay was good. That price drop, and I'm actually kind of interested in the project. The
Project Scorpio.
It kind of was discreet about the information that they released, so it left me a little bit curious. They threw, you know what they did? They tried to throw all this jargon out there to throw you off.
Yeah.
Like, it's big, it's powerful, it's got terabytes. I'm like, well, we get that, but what does it do? You know, besides knowing that it's gonna play 4K games and stuff like that. So yeah, there was some good points.
Yeah,
there was definitely some good points in the conference.
Let me say this right quick. The Happy Few was like we mentioned a little bit earlier. Do we know is that exclusive to Xbox? Is that an Xbox One exclusive? Do we know?
You know what?
Yes, that is.
It's exclusive?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good title to have because it looks cool. But
they announced it last year that it was an exclusive.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Look, Fresh, I know you were talking before we jumped on a Happy Few. Did you said your the price for Xbox One S was something that made you go nuts, as well as Dead Rising, not Dead Rising, State of Decay 2, which I told you a lot about State of Decay 1. I'm glad you're excited about the sequel. Hopefully the sequel is not worser, because you know how some developers take stuff out of their games when they're doing another one. Mm-hmm. Hopefully the second one has everything and then some. But moving to...
Well, you know they got the power of the cloud, so you know.
You're right. The power of the cloud. A little bit sad. All right, Pixel. I want to ask you, what in that conference made you say, "Whoa, bro"?
The only thing in that conference that made me say, "Whoa," was the Scorpio.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's the day one purchase.
Let me say this about the Scorpio though, because we in a way we all said our 2 cents on the matter, but switching gears to the Scorpio, and we can get back into games that Microsoft said, because we have about like under 9 minutes left in this segment. I wrote here, fans of the Xbox platform share their games with PC, but still have to pay to play online games. I think at the end of the day, if Microsoft is joining together Xbox and PC to a point where there's no exclusives between the both, they need to cut this umbilical cord, which is Xbox Live attached to games, and say, hey, you can play games online for free just like your PC brethren. They can already play your games, so might as well. You know, like PC gamers, they only have to pay for the internet bill. Xbox gamers have to pay for the internet bill and to play online. So that was the biggest note over this whole press conference. And I was waiting for them to say, hey, Xbox Live will only be towards deals, free games. Playing games online is taken from behind it. Thank you. And I was waiting for that announcement, because they're literally joining the two, Xbox and PC, to a fact that there are no exclusives between them. Like, I'm waiting until they say Halo 6 remastered on PC. You know, seriously, I think at the end of the day, Microsoft, that's the last thing they need to say, because right now it's like you're screwed on it. You're getting screwed if you on Xbox, because PC can play the same games you can play, but they don't have to pay online to play it.
That's the biggest gripe going on right now through the gaming community. Like stuff that I've been reading about, just like last night, this morning, people are straight clowning the fact that it's like, what's the selling point of getting an Xbox if I can get it on PC?
Because, honestly, dude, Xbox, I thought the same thing. But if you think about it, like, how many of y'all know how to build a PC in this room?
Build a PC or deal with it?
Build a PC.
I can build a PC. I learned how to build a PC in middle school.
Well,
okay, so 1 out of 4. Can you build a PC? Rob, can you build a PC?
Yeah.
I don't need to build a PC. I can just buy a PC.
See, but look at it like that. See how Ron just said it? Buy a PC. why buy a PC when you can build a PC way cheaper and be stronger than Xbox One? Raw is never going to beat us if we build it, right?
Well, let me say this.
You're never going to be as strong as my PC if you plan on buying it from the store, bro.
He talking about custom.
Just think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it like, I can always upgrade my PC because I built it.
Look,
you got to keep buying PCs, bro.
Hold on, we're not talking about power here. We're not talking about...
Because what he's talking about is basically you have open available slots to be able to put additional hard drive. You can change.
Exactly. So
I work in IT, so I already know what you're talking about.
So people who don't want to build their stuff or don't know how or don't feel like it, you might as well buy an Xbox. So I still think it's worth.
You right.
That's a good point.
If I had a kid, I wouldn't make my kid build a PC. I'll buy him a console.
I'm just saying, yo. I'm just saying. Xbox can do this. Like, look, I know you said it could be stronger if you build a PC, but if you buy a PC today, it's not like all your games are going to be like 480p, 20 frames per second. Like, you can buy a PC that can run games at 900, 720p, 60R, 900p, 30. Like, at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is, it's not about power, it's about value, and Xbox Live being still locked with the gaming, playing online, and PC not. Like, Crap Gamer, even though that dude's a fool sometimes, you know, he's on YouTube, sometimes he talks straight out of his butt. He tweeted to Phil Spencer, hey, since we all sharing games, why can't we all have the same, you know, way with Xbox Live? Let us play our games online for free. And I know Microsoft makes a lot of money off Xbox Live because a lot of people subscribe to Xbox Live for playing games online. But how many of you dudes will stay if, okay, PlayStation said right now, you don't have to have PlayStation Plus to play online, but PlayStation Plus lets you buy new games 20% off when they come out, as well as 2 free games a month, as well as flash sales throughout the year. How many of you will say, okay, unsubscribe? Now look, be honest.
I still say subscribe.
Me too.
Yeah, because I have a Vita, so I feel like those 2 games are totally worth paying for PlayStation Plus.
Right. I'll stay subscribed too because I like deals.
I enjoy my Vita. Yeah, exactly. Plus you get that, you know, like you're saying, you get the percentage off on your sales. That's how I've gotten half of my digital catalog.
Yep.
I've gotten it like 75% off on games.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Me and Raw hopped on them deals quick.
Yeah.
Like Sony, the only thing I say about Sony is like when new games come out, we should at least get 20% off for having PlayStation Plus.
Yeah.
I think that's fair because I mean I have, you know, Best Buy Gamer Club, right? But I buy all my games digital, so it's useless to me.
You're right.
But it's like if Sony just made that, I'd be like, shoot, I'll pay $70 a year for it.
Yes. Like, seriously, dude. I think at the end of the day, do you think them announcing Scorpio hurts them? Like, I know
No.
You don't think it hurts them? Because Xbox One Slim, now nobody's going to buy it if they want Scorpio. You know what I mean?
I think Microsoft's gonna be all right. It's like a premium product. It's like Apple.
Let me say this. Right. Let me say this. That was it was going good until the end. That Scorpio messed everything up.
It did.
Because first of all, Project Scorpio, you don't even have the name for the console yet. That means it's not ready to be announced. Why? If you don't have a name for it, why would you announce it? Project Scorpio is not what's going to be what it's called. That's the project they're working on. So if it's not ready, why would you announce it? And I know why. Because they didn't have anything else. That's all they had.
Yep.
They didn't even show you the actual console itself. They just showed you the innards. That's it. And then, like I said, they just do a bunch of jargon at you. And I feel like whenever somebody does it, kind of like what you're saying, is that they don't really have everything laid out on the table yet. It's still undone, and that's not. I don't think that was a good. You know, I like that they announced it, but then at the same time, it was kind of bad because it's like, why are y'all gonna name out this beefy console? You didn't give us a price. You didn't, you know, and did they give a release date? I think they said it's next year or something.
Holiday.
2017.
Yeah, holiday 2017.
They should announce it next E3.
Right, because that's plenty of time. They should follow like what Nintendo normally does. Their normal pseudo practice is 3 to 6 months. Whenever a game comes out, they tell you about it within that time frame. They try to keep it within that length.
Yeah. That
way you don't build false expectations for something to come out. And like you're saying, we gotta wait a whole another year just for that to come out. So I'm not.
Yeah. They should have just stuck with the heavy hit titles.
We all mainly PlayStation dudes, right?
Mainly. Now, Now look, before we get
I
to,
was gonna say what I said yesterday.
Go ahead, say it right
how
quick.
I think it's smart for Sony for waiting to say about theirs, because you know how Microsoft kind of already said what's in it. All Sony got to do is make theirs more powerful. That's all. And then like, one of the strongest consoles.
See that?
Well, what Microsoft? I mean, Phil Spencer said we think we built the strongest. They made sure they said we think we have the strongest console.
No, they didn't.
No, they said it on Bill. They said it's the most powerful console ever.
No, they said we think. They said we think.
Xbox is the best place to play. Taking PlayStation slogan.
No, Fresh. They actually said we believe that we have the strong. They said we believe, and they
didn't say that. I think they said, yeah, they might have said we believe.
I have to quote on that one because this dude, it sounded like he said exactly those words. That's what I thought I heard. He said we built.
No. It was on the screen though. It said the most powerful console ever. It was on the screen.
Okay, it was on the screen.
Man, hold up a second. At the end of the day, we're past our 15 marker for this segment. Final words for Microsoft E3, because like State of Decay, like Fresh said, that was what State of Decay and Halo Wars 2. Those would be the reasons why I would even consider getting the Xbox One, because those games back on 360 were my favorite games. Now, that's my closing argument. Like my closing statements, I guess. Xbox had a solid conference, but the announcement of Scorpio really hurt it, and also the announcement because I'm a firm believer on, if you're gonna make everybody one, don't go half butt in it. Go all the way. Like take away playing games online, have it like PC, and being that they didn't do that. There was just two things that hurt it. The Scorpio announcement, because now no one's going to look at the Slim if they want something stronger. And also the fact that you're sharing all your games for PC, but they get to play it online for free. But what is your closing statements on EA? I mean, Microsoft, was it solid? Was it good? Did you like it?
It was good. Oh, sorry.
I think Microsoft had a great conference. It was great. It was better than last year, even though I think if they would have showed that conference, if they did that conference in 2015 last year when Sony killed it, minus the Scorpio, I think they would have won. But that Scorpio really did tear them up. But the best things I did like about the conference was Dead Rising 4, State of Decay, and that Xbox price drop. They should have spent less time with their Minecraft. Sorry, Minecraft fans. It's pretty cool though. It was cool. I'm not gonna lie. This time it was cool. But that VR thing, it looked a little sorry. Another thing, what was it? Yeah, that's basically it. And we happy few.
Okay.
We happy few. It was a great conference. This was probably its best conference they ever had so far.
It was they
should have kept on that heavy hitter streak. They should have just kept it like that. It made me have a reason to actually get an Xbox One.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. They gave us a reason why you want an Xbox One. But Pixel, closing statements.
All right, so Minecraft thing I thought was pretty cool just because it's virtual reality. I never liked Minecraft. I thought Minecraft was trash until I saw the VR. State of Decay looks pretty cool. What's the other game?
Sea of Thieves.
Dead Rising 4. Dead Rising 4 looked cool. And then the Scorpio. I want that Scorpio.
Cool. All right.
And I want to see what Microsoft will do with VR. I do want to see what they do.
Okay. Brother Spills, closing statements about the Microsoft E3.
Man, I think you tapped onto something, and the big point that you just made that echoes with me as well, is that Microsoft did good enough to make me actually consider getting the Xbox.
Yeah.
And that overall, to me, is a big selling point. A few games, like I said, State of Decay, We Are Few, then, some of their exclusive stuff. It caught my attention. But yeah, the project thing, the fact that it's still named Project, it did kind of put an anchor in it. I think really when you think about it in the scheme of things, Microsoft felt like they had to do that because they already know about Sony, so they felt like they were doing the one-up type thing. Oh, since y'all don't want to talk about it, we gonna be about it. And bring it out. But at the same time, we still left in the dark. So 2017 is gonna be a sketchy year where we're gonna find out some information because they ain't gonna say much of anything else this year.
You right.
Overall, I definitely enjoyed it over EA and Bethesda.
Them kind of, man, it was boring. I'm sorry.
Man, EA did a good job, but
Bethesda was sorry.
Sports down your throat. I mean, if you like sports, that probably was a good point, but
no, I think they showed less sports than they did this year than last. I'm saying they show good titles. That's all.
Hold on, wait. This is not EA. This is Microsoft. Let's move on to the next segment.
All I'm saying is Microsoft. They shouldn't have showed Scorpio because now. First time when I seen the Xbox Slim, I wanted to give an Xbox One this year. Now I probably gotta wait till next Christmas to play State of Decay 2 and Xbox Scorpio. I don't even want an Xbox One this year.
See, I said that.
Yeah, don't get it this year.
I said that in my predictions. I said if they announce Scorpio at E3, I'm not getting no Xbox One Slim. So that can change our minds, right? Because Xbox Scorpio might get delayed till 2018. But anyway. Write in the comment section, what is your opinion on the whole thing? We said ours. I would love to hear your thoughts. Viewers, also drop a like as well as subscribe to my boys' channels there. Link is in the description as well as in the annotation. We're moving to the next segment, and that's that Sony E3 press conference. Stay tuned. All right, guys. The moment you all been waiting for. I'm just kidding. This is not biased to Sony, okay? We're going to judge both of these consoles hard, all right?
I'm straight biased.
Oh, don't say that.
I'm joking.
Bethesda, EA, these conferences chose a Sunday to do it. Let me say this fresh. If you were a guy in the crowd and you got out to both conferences, got on a plane ticket, flew all the way home, now you're here with me, which one made you say, "Oh, snap," or which one won, in your opinion?